Hello and welcome to Killian's Corner, the part of the show where I give you some questionable picks and inspired transfers. All right. We've covered people like Palinha, Nurgaard, and most recently it was Seamus Coleman, who ended up getting a goal that week. So if you did take Coleman in that week and you got that goal, let me know in the comments and hit a thumbs up on that video, sure, and tell your friends. Anyway, moving on. This week, it hasn't been a great few weeks for a certain team, known as the Magpies, but we're moving on here to Fabian Schär. Okay, he's a man who I've had on my team for a great part of this season. I took him out a few weeks ago for the blank, and I'll tell you what, he's consistent. He's good. They've had a few games where they haven't kept the clean sheets now. Newcastle they took a switch, but up until then, been playing fire stuff, you know. They have an absolutely beautiful lineup of games. If you don't count the challenging match that will be Man United in the double game week in 29. But other than that, they have a lovely run now for the next 6 games, I think. So I think is a good time to jump back onto the Newcastle train, be it with defence, whatever. For now, I'm going with the old defenders. Trippier and Schär were my double up for so many weeks, and I'm having them back together again now. They're going to be standing there holding hands. All right. This man has 37% tackle success, which means the rest of his team are the other 63%. So don't worry about that. That's a solid stat. Okay. 10 clean sheets this season. That's what I mean. He had a run. Newcastle had a run of 10 games. Easy peasy. Bang, bang. No problem. And 1 or 2 games he didn't blank in. Amongst them 10 game clean sheets was him getting assists too, so he is capable of that. He's a great man to come up against in a 1v1, winning 2 out of every 3 duels that he has with people. Yeah, I mean, in a one-on-one situation, he stands his ground and he's a good man to have. 104 accurate long balls. He's one of those defenders that isn't afraid to kind of get it launched up there. He picks out the good pass and he goes for it, creating a few opportunities, getting them assists possibly, you never know. And when it comes down to the back end of the field in his court, when he's up in the air, hard to beat. Okay, he wins 50% of the challenges he gets in the air, 50 to 60%, I think. I'm not too sure on the stat, but yeah, great man to have in the air. Absolutely wins most of the balls up there. Okay, and you know what? Himself and his run with Newcastle, they are like a good Toblerone, you know. Every time you get to a peak, you do go down again. But he's going back into the second peak there now. We've eaten the first peak. It's over with. He's climbing back up to the top of the second peak there now. So we've still got a good run of games going from him, I think. And I think he's going to have a good return now in the next coming game weeks. And the man's from Switzerland, right? And one thing that the Swiss are good at is making cheese with holes in it. But you know what won't have holes in it? This fucking defence line when he's in there. That was the worst joke I think I've ever made in this show. And I'm not going to edit it. Okay, thank you very much. That was Kenny's Corner for the week. Goodbye. I don't know what this was. Oh God, Jesus Christ.